on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going through every game mode currently in MUT 25 and talk about the best ones to play to make coins, and just generally go over each game mode and tell you exactly why you would want to play these game modes. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. This video is kind of inspired from last night. I was on Twitch, and if you don't follow me on Twitch, come through to a live stream sometime. If you watch most of my YouTube videos every day, you want to come hang out, listen to the best playlists on Twitch, watch the most mediocre gameplay on Twitch, you know where to find me now. So I was playing the ranked game mode, and this is a question I get a ton when I'm playing MUT Champs or Gauntlet, or in this case ranked. What is the reason why you're playing this game mode? Is it worth it? What's the best one to play? So I figured let's just make a video going over everything. So we're going to do solo stuff where you're playing against the CPU. We're going to talk all of the head-to-head game modes. And I made a video kind of breaking down solo battles and solo seasons in a little bit more detail. So we're going to link that video down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. But I do want to quickly go through it. So solo seasons, amateur, not worth the time at all. You might notice that I played a few games. Look at the lopsided scores. If you're quickly trying to get objectives done, because within the Season 1 Field Pass, there are some objectives that are like, you know, you can only do it in solo battles, solo seasons, or head-to-head. This is a great place because it's going to be very easy to accomplish. But if you're strictly looking to make coins or get free packs, the ultimate solo seasons is the better option. Unfortunately, this is still not really a great choice. So the way it works is that you have to keep winning without losing. Once you lose, you go back to the very beginning. And basically every 5 wins, you get rewards. So if you go to the rewards and divisions here, you can see that once I get to 5 wins, I'm going to get 1,000 coins, and that's it. There is no per game coin reward, which I think is the biggest downfall of this game mode. If they added that in, it would be a lot better as far as coin making and reason to play. Now, after I win those 5 games, I'm in amateur division right now. I would go up to the next one and the next one and the next one. And the rewards do increase as you go up. Ultimately, to totally beat this, you got to go 36-0. The furthest that I got was, I think, 26-0 or 25-0, and I lost my 26th game. And they put you into some weird situations where, like, you're down 9 without the ball. All the games start in the third quarter. The computer always has 3 timeouts. Sometimes it's on arcade game style. Most of the times it's on comp. It can get frustrating and a little bit difficult as you go on. And again, if there were per game coin rewards that you got every time you won a game leading up to those 5 wins in that specific division, it would be a lot better. But you get a very minimal amount of coins, and you do get a lot of packs as you climb the ranks. The only problem is nothing good is coming out of those packs. You get red zone, touchdown, and Hail Mary packs, and for the most part, like, you gotta be very lucky to even get an 80 overall or something higher. So as the year goes on, these packs could become better as we get more promos in the game and more elite cards in the game. They might be worth it. And honestly, right now, because of team builders and some of the theme teams out there, like the Jets, Seahawks is another one. A lot of times when you get lower overall cards from those popular theme teams, they do go for a decent amount of coins. So in some situations, this can be a beneficial game mode, but until they add a per game coin reward, it's not worth playing. Now, if you don't like to play online head-to-head, you're pretty much going to have to live in here. It is repeatable. You can play it as much as you want. There's no type of entry fee, so that's the good thing about it. But hopefully they adjust the rewards. Maybe when Season 2 starts, they'll make it better. Solo battles is decent. So you only played it in last year's game to get objectives knocked out for the competitive pass. Now you're basically playing this game mode for a bunch of free packs, and it's up to you on how quickly you can get this done or how easy you want to make it. So the basic idea here is that at the start of every Friday at about 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, you get 28 games right in front of you plus the featured opponent, and you need to win these games to get a battle score. The featured opponent boosts your battle score. It's not really by a ton. If you go into the game here and see if you beat them on Legend, you get 21,600 battle score. If you go into any non-featured opponent game here, it's really not that much of a difference. Legend gives you, okay, it's saying 21,600. I think it was 22K for the featured opponent, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's glitched right now. But with that math, right, so the battle score is going to go towards your rank, and your rank is going to determine what rewards you get. If you're trying to get to the Legend tier, which getting there is 250,000 battle score, you're going to get 2 red zone packs. Now, the good thing about this is as you climb the ranks, you get the rewards that are in every single division. So it's not really where you finish. If you're able to get to Legend, you get everything that's below it. So you get 2 red zone packs here, another 3 midfield packs at the MVP level. At the All-Star level, you get 3 Hail Mary packs. At Veteran, you're going to get a Hail Mary pack. And then Pro and Rookie just give you coin rewards. If I'm not mistaken, it's like 5,000 coins in each one. It's not really a big amount. But like I said, as you climb the ranks and earn more battle score by winning more games, you're going to get every single reward that you see on this list, assuming that you can get to Legend. So if you're playing on the highest difficulty, you're roughly going to have to win about 10 to 11, maybe 12 games, depending on how many battle score points you score in each game, because you do get points for like completions, touchdowns. Winning the game, obviously, is going to get you the big battle score payout here, but the things that you do in-game also kind of contribute there. So if you're not comfortable playing on Legend, you know, your next bet is going to be MVP, but look at the difference in the minimum battle score that you get winning on Legend versus MVP. You're going to have to win, I think it was somewhere between like 18, 19, or 20 games to achieve the maximum payout level if you play all of your games on MVP. So again, this game mode is good for packs. It's very bad for coins. You don't earn any at all, but it's fairly easy to play, so I would recommend doing it because a lot of that pack trash down the road, and like I said, with theme teams, could certainly play a part into making coins, whether it's going to be building sets, selling off the cards because they become popular for a theme team. And just like solo seasons, as we get more cards, more elites in the game, those packs could end up containing a little bit more value. Maybe EA buffs them up and makes them a little bit better. I won't hold my breath. So those are your 2 offline game modes. Solo season is going to be more lucrative than solo battles, but solo battles is going to be a quicker experience that you can do every single week if you want to get a bunch of free packs. To make the big amounts of coin, head-to-head is definitely the way to go, and there's a handful of different game modes that you can go about doing it. Without a doubt, the head-to-head seasons is the best game mode for making coins. Now, you have to win, and you don't have to win all of your games, but it definitely is going to help. So if you take a look at the rewards in the divisions, there's 3 different divisions this year. I think there were like 6 or 7 in prior years, so they definitely minimized it. Legend obviously is the highest, Veteran, then Rookie. So you can see I'm in Legend right now. If I'm able to get 5 wins before I lose 2 games, I will make the playoffs, and I will also get 30,000 coins. And on top of that, and this is where solo seasons is missing out, every game that I win, I get an additional 3,000 coins, and every game that I lose, I get 1,000 coins. So this will add up as you play these, and if you play these a lot. Now, if I'm able to get into the playoffs, which would mean winning 5 games before I lose 2, then you have additional per game rewards and additional coin bonuses. Off the top of my head, I don't know exactly what they are, but they're pretty good. And if you're able to go 5-0 and you don't lose a game, you get a first round bye, which means you only need to win 2 games instead of 3 to make it to the Super Bowl. And if you make it to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl, on Legend Division, you get your choice of a couple packs or a coin payout. You want to take the coins every single time, and I think winning a Legend Super Bowl is either 150 or 250,000 coins, or 200k, 150 or 200k. It's a really good payout. And even if you can only play on Veteran, like, you know, getting 5 wins in Veteran, you get 20k. Again, you got the per game reward, which is a little bit smaller there, 500 coins. If you're able to get into the playoffs, you get more coin payouts there. And if you win a Super Bowl on the Veteran mode, you get a couple packs or your choice of a 75,000 coin quick sell. Even 75k on the mid division here for a Super Bowl win is a pretty good payout, considering you earn a bunch of other coins leading up to that as well. And then, you know, Rookie is going to be the easiest. The coin rewards aren't really going to be there, but I would imagine that most of you, like if you get through a rookie season and make the playoffs, you go up to Veteran. If you get through a Veteran season and make the playoffs, you go to Legend. If you go to Legend and don't make the playoffs, you get demoted back down to Veteran, which is a lot easier than Legend, I'll be honest. Veteran seasons, I kind of cruise through. Legend seasons, I've still been winning my games, but they are very, very sweaty, like literally every single one. So if you can live in Veteran with the other 50% of the community, I think you're in a good spot. There's some pretty good coin payouts there, and there are supposed to be rewards based on, like, if you get demoted, you're supposed to get packs. These have not been popping up for, I think, just about everybody. So I wouldn't be surprised if some type of make right comes out eventually. I also don't think that whatever packs you end up getting in return are going to be true to what you probably actually earn, because we've seen something like this in years past, but just know that something could be on the way. And squad seasons, I believe, is pretty much the same payout here. So this is just a difference is a 1v1 game versus a 3v3 game. So if you like playing squads with your friends, this could be a great game mode for you. Head-to-head ranked is not going to be good for coin making. This game mode is mostly for people who like to climb leaderboards, people who want to grind for a very specific card, and a pretty, like elite competitive group of people are going to get one of the best cards in the game. So there's going to be a session, and I think normally the sessions are going to last 1 month. This particular one doesn't end until October 1st, just because of the release date of the game, but you can see the countdown timer of exactly when this one ends. So if you go into the ranking, basically when you win games, you're going to get points. When you lose games, you're going to lose points, and you can see that you have to hit a certain number of RP or rank points to climb these various divisions. Now, every time you hit a new tier, like if you go from Gold 1 to Gold 2, or Gold 2 to Gold 3, or Gold 3 to Elite 1, you're gonna get a coin payout. I've noticed it's been anywhere from about like 15 to 25,000 coins. It's actually pretty decent. And then every win that you usually get about 2,850 coins or 2,850 coins. It's 2.8k basically, which again isn't the greatest payout in the world, but the main reason that you're really playing this game mode is at the end of the ranked session, whatever division you finish in, you're going to get that player card reward. So I'm in Elite 1 right now. If the thing ended today and I didn't play any more games, my reward would be an 86 overall Amani Warrior. If I landed in gold, I get his 84 overall card. Bronze and silver, you got an 80 and 82. Now, if you're able to get into the hero division, you got an 87 overall Amani Warrior. If you get to the champion division, you got an 88 overall Kyle Pitts. Now, the problem is you're not going to get one of these cards until October 1st. So the 80, 82, 84, and 86 are probably going to be very outdated at that point. The 87, 88, and then of course the 89 Ed Reed are going to be pretty usable cards. As far as I know, I think, or at least I know the 86, 87, 88, and 89 cards get all 32 team chems. So that's kind of an added bonus in there to help you out with theme teams. And as far as the Legend division goes, this is limited to the top 100 players in the game. So if you make it to champion or hero or elite, you can just chill out if you're done. And on October 1st, you're going to get the card of the division that you landed in. If you're striving for that top 100, that list is going to fluctuate all the way up until October 1st, and I actually can't wait to kind of see how it all plays out, right up until that date when people really start grinding this. So this is a game mode that's more long-term based, but I think when Season 2 or Session 2 happens, it's going to take a 30-day period, so it'll be a little bit better. The cards won't feel as outdated when you earn them because it's a shorter period, assuming that EA gives good cards. But just to summarize this game mode, it's not great for coins. It's good for competitive play. It's good for a card reward at the end of it. And if you like climbing leaderboards, this is definitely going to be for you. So that leads us to Champions and the Gauntlet, which for the most part kind of coincide with each other. The Champions game mode, I believe, goes from Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time to the next Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And the idea with this game mode is that you have 20 games to play each week, and the more wins that you get, the better. Now, it's kind of stupid at the top of it because the coin payouts or reward payouts as far as packs and everything go. If you get 16 wins, it's the same as getting 20 wins. So if you go 16-0 and then you lose your next game, there's really no reason to play the remaining games or even try to win them. And that happened to me this past week. I went 16-0, I lost my next game, and because the payouts were the same, I just went into the next 3 games and quit out. So I gave some other people some free wins. If you still want to chase a better record, by all means go for it, but it's not really going to give you anything extra in the long run. Now, also getting to 16 wins or higher is going to give you a Gauntlet entry for the following week's Gauntlet. So we'll talk about that in a little bit more detail, but if you scroll backwards here, you can see that there's still some pretty good payouts at 15 wins and below. Out of the 20 games, I feel like if you can win about 12 of your 20 games, so go 12-8 every week at minimum, it's a free entry. You don't have to pay anything. You're getting a touchdown pack, a red zone pack. Not the greatest there, but you also get 70,000 coins. And if you can win half of your games, you go 10-10, you get 50k in 2 red zone packs. So this game mode is solid for coins. Head-to-head seasons is definitely still going to be better, but I also feel like the competition level on this game mode isn't as fierce as like a Legend head-to-head seasons. So this actually isn't a bad game mode to kind of get your feet wet when it comes to head-to-head competitive play. And just another kind of mini pro tip here, if you're looking to avoid the sweaty games, you might want to play Champions during the weekend, especially early in the weekend when most of the super sweats are playing Gauntlet. So if you're able to win 16 games or more in Champions, you get an entry into the Gauntlet. And again, I want to stress it's the prior week. So when Champions reset this past Wednesday, I played through my games Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I got to my 16 wins. I went to go play in the Gauntlet, and potentially something may have changed here because this originally had a lock icon on it and basically said, hey, you didn't win 16 games in Champs. And I was like, hold on, I did. But as I read the little warning message that popped up a little more carefully, it said the prior week, which would have meant last week's Champs. Now it kind of looks like I can go in and play it. I don't want to press any buttons because I don't want to load into a game, but with Gauntlet, if you win 16 games in Champs, you should be able to get into this game mode. If you didn't, you can spend 50,000 coins to play this game mode, and again, it's going to be the toughest of competition, but if you go into the rewards and division section here, you'll see that it pays out pretty well. So the idea with this one is that you want to try to get to 10 wins or up to 10 wins without losing or before losing 2 games. So once you lose 2 games, you're eliminated. If you win 10 games before you lose 2, then it's all over. And as you can see, you land off with here with 30,000 coins of Victory Fantasy Pack and a special Gauntlet player, which is Nico Collins and Montez Sweat. Those are the 2 players that I believe are featured within that fantasy pack right now. Also, if you're in the top 500 people to do it, which probably is over by now, I can't 100% confirm that, you get an auctionable version of those players versus a B&D version. The attributes are exactly the same. I think the auctionable version, obviously you can sell it, and also you can it has a pre-baked ability on it. And as we go into a new season, more players will come out within that fantasy pack. Who knows if the rewards will change. So if you pay that 50K to get in, you have to be pretty confident you're going to be able to win at least 3 games before you lose 2. If you do that, you make 20K in a red zone pack. Is it going to be worth your time? You have to decide that, not me. If you feel like you can win 5 games before you lose 2 games, the payout's really good, 120K. So if you get the free entry token for winning your 16 games, you're pretty much going to make coins regardless of what you do here. If you pay the 50K to get in, you're going to have to, win a couple games here to make it or to justify it. But this game mode, if you can win those 16 games at minimum in the Champs game mode, if you can win 5, 6, 7, 8 games, there's some really good payouts, but the competition within this game mode is going to be really tough. So again, just to recap on all of the game modes here, head-to-head seasons or squad seasons, best game mode for making coins. Head-to-head ranked, more competitive, not really a lot of good payouts there, but you can earn some really good, cool free cards at the very end of it, and you have leaderboards. And then Champions and Gauntlet, good for coin making. Champions a little bit more relaxed. The payouts aren't as good, but it's still worth playing. Gauntlet's going to be super sweaty, but the coin rewards are very good. And hopefully that cleared it all up for you guys. That's every game mode outside of house rules, which hopefully is something that we're going to see very soon. Those usually drop within various promos, so we'll cover those when those come out. But those are all the game modes you can play and the best ones to be making coins. If you got any additional questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. And thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.